Okay, so I wanted to make a quick video exposing astrology, the occult in general, sigils, and mostly the second commandment. The second commandment has to do with symbols. Some very good examples of symbols that are graven images, as the second commandment puts it, include the swastika, the medical caduceus symbol, which includes the staff of Hermes. Hermes was a false god. The five-pointed star that police wear, which is made in the likeness of that which is in the earth or the heavens above. So the second commandment states, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, nor the earth beneath. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of those who hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments." So let's go over this one step at a time. "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image." That includes sigils. Look up the word sigil on Wikipedia. The symbols used in astrology are sigils. They're graven images. A sigil is a symbol used in black magic occult circles that literally summons demons. It's like a signature that's used to summon demons. The swastika was a sigil. The symbols used in astrology are graven images. They're idols. They represent false gods, and they are the graven images of the second commandment. Throughout the Bible is multiple sections that discuss this and talk about it. Just a second, I'm going to pull up here in my notes. I got some verses. Give me a minute and I'll find those. But yeah, we can see, if we think about the staff that Moses used to part the Red Sea, or well, God used him to part the Red Sea. It was technically God, but we can see that both sides use staffs, right? Like Harry Potter uses a staff and Moses used a staff. There was even a staff and a pot of manna that was in the Ark of the Covenant. And on the medical symbols, we can see the use of that staff, and it's the staff of Hermes, which is a Greek god. And what does the first commandment say? It says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." So let's move on to the next part of this second commandment, the part where it says, "or any likeness." Likeness means a representation of. That could be a clone, a fake, a synthetic drug that's made in the likeness of that which is in the earth beneath, like Marinol is a pharmaceutical pill that's synthetic THC, which is made in the likeness of THC that's in the earth beneath, right? It's a copy. They rip off God's design and then use it to make money, use the FDA to go around and enforce their supremacy, basically. So a likeness can also include a statue, a clone, mRNA technology, because RNA is naturally occurring, right? So making a vaccine that has to trick your body into accepting it, that's associated with a graven image of the medical caduceus, it's made in the likeness of that which is in the earth beneath. That makes it multiple violations of the second commandment and the first commandment. I found a verse for you guys. It's, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Micah, M-I-C-A-H, chapter 1, verse 7, talks about burning their graven images. There's quite a few other verses related to this topic, and I'm flipping through my notes now. I'll eventually find them, but let's see what else we can talk to. And then there's the third aspect of the second commandment, which has to do with generational curses. It says, "Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of those who hate me." God haters are basically people that are in the occult. They want to be God so bad. So, where was I? Yeah, this has to do with the generational curse aspect of the second commandment. If your ancestor, like if your dad or your grandpa or your grandpa's dad was involved in Freemasonry or any type of occultism or anything to do with graven images, there will be a generational curse for 3 to 4 generations after that. I'm not sure what happens like after the fourth generation has passed, but that's what it says. Into the third and fourth generation of those who hate me. And of course, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to tell me that they're going to tell you that what I'm saying is not true, right? Because you don't hear anybody else saying this. This is a unique, genuine revelation that was revealed to me. People don't believe it because the majority of the church doesn't talk about it. It's not a popular belief. And an example of why what's popular is not true is in the days of Noah, the majority of people on earth believed what they believed because the majority of people believed it. They drowned in the flood. They didn't believe Noah. They drowned. In the days of Nazi Germany, the majority of the German people went one where they went all. They followed this where we go one, we go all thing. And you see, look what happened there. So you don't need the majority to know or say or believe something to accept that it is the truth. It's pretty obvious. The swastika is the perfect example of why graven images are extremely dangerous. The German people bowed down to the swastika and they served it. They worked for it. They submitted to the authority of it. They exalted it. They made it into an idol, into a god, and that is why the second commandment says, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above and the earth beneath. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous," look up the word jealous, another word for jealous is protective. "For I, the Lord thy God, am a protective God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of those who hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments." Now there are some more verses related to these graven images that I'd like to share with you. I will post them down in the description. There's also a verse here in Amos chapter 5, verse 26 that talks about Moloch and Chilon and the star of their false god, which I also found interesting, the star. By the way, in the Bible, stars represent angels. In the first chapter of Revelation, it tells us that the 7 stars that John saw in God's hand represented the 7 angels of the 7 churches. And we can see that the Satanists and the pagans use a star, and the police wear a star. The star is made in the likeness of that which is in the heavens above. It's a violation of the second commandment. It's an idol. People submit to it. They exalt it. They bow down to means to submit to the authority of, to exalt it, to idolize it, to serve it. It has to do with the second commandment. Here we go. Here's some more on graven images. 2 Kings chapter 21, verses 6 through 7. That's 2 Kings chapter 21, verses 6 through 7. If you study graven images in the Bible, you'll see that what I'm saying is true. There's plenty of biblical evidence to back this up as well. Also in Deuteronomy chapter 7, verses 25, it talks about burning graven images as well. Don't mind me, I'm just flipping through my notes here. Also, while we're on the topic, if you turn to Deuteronomy chapter 27, verses 15 through 26 is a huge list of things that result in a curse. So that's Deuteronomy chapter 27, verses 15 through 26. I think that pretty much sums it up. I have a thorough blog on this on my Angel Fire site, Elohim.agency. Hopefully I'll still have that domain name here before too long. If it doesn't work, just alternatively, it should forward you to d-dos.angelfire.com. So that's d-dos.angelfire.com. There's an excellent blog post on there about the second commandment, and all of this is very thorough. And yeah, I think that pretty much sums up this video. I'll put some links down in the description. I thank you guys so much. You can, if you want to help me out financially, you can buy from my shop at herbalism.shop, which will forward you to etsy.com/shop/postulated state. That's herbalism.shop. I'll put the link down in the description as well. Thank you very much. If you like this video, please share, like, subscribe, and comment below. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you.